Hey guys, welcome to LawnCareMadeEasy.com. I'm Zach Stroud. Today we're going to talk about pruning tools, and these are two that I'm going to introduce to you that you may not have that are really going to help you in distances that are pretty far to reach on a tree. So we'll be right back and we'll talk all about it. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is one of the pruning saws that I want to talk to you about today. This is a handheld pole saw. Now this saw will have a blade on it, just like the folding saw I mentioned in one of my previous videos. This is probably about close to 12 to 14 inches, the size of this, the length of this blade. And it has teeth on it to grab into the wood and cut it off, or a limb that you're trying to cut off a tree. So it'll cut probably around, about a 2-inch in diameter limb. That would probably be best for you. Again, it's going to take a lot of work, and when you're working above, that can get you can get pretty wore out over that. But these work pretty good. The only thing I would complain about using the handsaw is make sure you get a good blade. I bought this probably about 4 years ago. It's a Corona, and they're supposed to be pretty good. The only thing that's not sturdy about it is the blade. So you may have to purchase a different blade if you get this type of pole saw. But just always check your blade here and make sure it's not as flimsy, because I'll show you in just a little bit when we do a little example that you'll see where this blade is kind of flimsy. But on the back side of it, it has another type of lopper that you can get smaller limbs with, probably up to about 1 inch. You can get those, and you have this cord, and it's about 14 feet long, and you pull it, and I'll show you that as well, and you put the limb right in here, and it has a blade on it, and you just clip it right off. So very handy tool to have in your workshop. So we'll look at that in just a second. I'll show you how it extends out as well. So the next one I want to show you is, this is a motorized. Now they make a couple of different types of pole saws. This is motorized, this is handheld, and they also have an electric. They're all very useful in whatever you're trying to do, but this is made by steel, so it serves more like a chainsaw, because it has a chain on the end, and it's not a very big chain, so you're not going to, you don't want to make them too big, the size of limb that you're going to cut off. But I'm going to show you that. So it works just like a chainsaw. It doesn't extend any further than 12 feet though, so you can get up to about 12 feet with this. But I'm going to show you an example, so let's go over here and I'll show you how to use these. Okay guys, so this is the hand pole saw that I'm going to show you first. As you can see, you just untwist this, and you have some more length that's down in there that will reach up to 14 feet. Okay, I don't need to go that far today, but if you ever do, just know that as your length increases up, or your height, it is harder to use. So if you can keep it around 12 feet, 10 to 12 feet, this works really, really good. So I'm gonna use it with this limb right here. Okay guys, so as you can see, this limb is probably right here at the base, probably around 1.5 to 2 inches. When you're reaching up, it's probably good to have that about that size. You can go up to 3 inches though. Supposed to be used. As you can see, that limb, that at the limb, but the blade will start to bend on you just a little bit. And you just want to push forward and pull back with some strength. See where that blade starts to kind of turn on you? Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how to use the lopper side of this handheld pole saw. So this is probably about the max thickness you'll want to use on the limb. And all I do is pull this string and that will close in. Okay guys, so just to kind of recap what we've done here. So I had a limb that was about 2 inches in diameter. So like I said, you can cut up to about 3 inches in diameter, okay? But as you could tell, when I was cutting that, it started pinching a little bit. And this started to kind of bend on me. So make sure when you buy one, you test this blade at the store and just see if it's really flimsy, because what's going to happen is if you get up there and you get one stuck, that could be a big problem. So just make sure this is a good stiff blade that you have when you buy it. Otherwise you may have to buy something different. But that was about 2 inches in diameter. It took me just a little bit to get through that. And if you have shoulder problems, this could be a problem for you. So just make sure of that too. But right here is the lopper end, and that cut pretty easy. That's probably about the max I would cut on that. That was probably close to about 1 inch in diameter. So I wanted to kind of give you almost the max of what you can use it on. But this string, it's about 14 feet. It goes all the way to the bottom of the pole saw, and this is when you have it just as normal without extending it. It's probably about 10 feet, 9 to 10 feet. So this will stretch all the way 14, easy. So, and all you do is just pull on this and it'll get that limb off. But I'm going to show you now how to use the motorized, and this is going to be a piece of cake, the next one, compared to this one. So this is the motorized one from steel, and like I said, it'll reach up to 12 feet. I'd probably keep it around 10 to have good control, okay? The limb we're going to be cutting is somewhere around close to 2 inches in diameter. You can cut more than that. Again, you don't want to get pinched in that limb. So make sure that the limb is no more than 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, you put your oil in here. Make sure you have your lubricant and a good chain. So I'm going to start this up and then we'll cut this limb. Okay guys, so those are 2 types of pole saws you can use. As you can see, this took me probably about 2 seconds. The other one took me around maybe 5 minutes to cut. This is a little bit larger limb as well, so either one of them will work. If you want to get smaller limbs in diameter, it'd probably be best to use the hand pole saw. If you want to get bigger ones and you want to get them down really fast, it'd be good to invest in one of these electric or motorized pole saws. I hope this helped you out, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.